Well, the plan for today is to remove the old radiator and see if it's leaking. We're gonna have to take off the headlights and the bumper in order to get at it. It was relatively straightforward to get the bumper off. There was 6 bolts underneath, and once you remove those, it just slid right off. Next comes the headlights. The first one came off no problem. Mark looked pretty excited there. Next one gave us difficulties though. We tried all the penetrating oil and lubricant. We even tried heating it up, but it just doesn't want to come off. Taking the headlights off makes it easier to remove the radiator, but you don't have to. So we just decide to leave it there and let it haunt us. Now we're going to actually take off the radiator. It's held on by 2 brackets on the bottom left and right. So here Mark's removing the bolts that are holding on the horn and the radiator hose. And we've already taken off the clamps that hold the hose onto the radiator. And there it is, we got it off. And we didn't even break anything. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's in great shape. There's a steel plate that runs along the bottom that we just seen rusted there. We tested our radiators by submerging them in water. We actually used a kiddie pool because that was the only container big enough. We filled the pool with water, and then we completely submerged the radiators that we wanted to test. The idea being, if there was any holes in them, air would produce bubbles and you could be able to pinpoint the location of the leak. Unfortunately, both the radiators that we have failed the test. There was multiple points where it was leaking, and any radiator shop that we talked to told us it wasn't worth it to try and fix these old radiators. So unfortunately, we are on the hunt for our own new radiator. In the meantime, a fellow Model T owner in the area has lent us his old radiator. This one leaks too, so it's not a permanent solution, but it'll do in the meantime until we can find our own. Sometimes the transmission band linings deteriorate and can clog up the engine, so next we're gonna take the transmission cover off and see what it looks like in there.